Welcome back! It's great to see you joining us again as we explore what's really on our plates. Most of us pay close attention to the nutrients and calories in our food, but there's a whole other side we often overlook: the hidden toxins and contaminants that can sneak into our meals without us even realizing it. Today, we're going beyond the marketing and labels to uncover the truth about how these unwanted substances make their way into the foods we eat every day, even in meals that seem healthy and fresh. From the moment crops are grown in the field, to the processing in factories, and finally to your kitchen table, there are countless opportunities for contaminants to enter the food chain. Understanding these risks is the first step toward making safer choices for you and your family. In this chapter, we'll reveal 5 shocking reasons toxins end up in your food, and share practical, easy-to-follow tips to help you keep your meals as safe and healthy as possible. Let's dive in and empower ourselves with knowledge. First, let's talk pesticides. They protect crops, but traces can linger on your fruits and veggies. While regulated, long-term exposure, even at low levels, can add up. The fix? Wash produce thoroughly under running water and use a brush for firm items. Want to go further? Buy organic for items on the dirty dozen list, like strawberries and spinach. For produce on the clean 15, conventional is usually fine. Small habits like these can cut your chemical exposure. Simple, right? Next, let's talk about something we often overlook: packaging. Every time you bring groceries home, you're not just unpacking food. You're also bringing in a variety of packaging materials that can impact your health in ways you might not expect. Plastics and cans, especially when used to store or heat food, can leach harmful chemicals like BPA and phthalates into your meals. This risk increases when you microwave food in plastic or pour hot or acidic foods into these containers. BPA is what's known as an endocrine disruptor, which means it can interfere with your body's hormone systems. Over time, exposure to BPA has been linked to a range of health issues, from hormonal imbalances to increased risk of certain diseases. To reduce your exposure, avoid microwaving food in plastic containers. Instead, transfer hot or acidic foods into glass, stainless steel, or ceramic containers for both storage and reheating. These materials are much safer and don't leach chemicals. When you do need to use plastic, look for products labeled BPA-free. This simple step can help you avoid one of the most common sources of chemical exposure in the kitchen. Swapping out plastic for glass or stainless steel storage is an easy change that can make a real difference for your health and the environment. Plus, these alternatives are often more durable and keep your food fresher. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but also what your food comes into contact with. Even the packaging can affect the quality and safety of your meals. By being mindful of packaging, you're taking an important step to protect your plate and your health from hidden toxins. Even the best food can turn toxic if stored wrong. Mold and bacteria thrive in forgotten leftovers and warm fridges, producing dangerous toxins. Mold roots run deep. Cutting off the fuzzy part isn't enough. Harmful bacteria can leave toxins behind, even after reheating. Keep your fridge below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius, freeze at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 18 degrees Celsius, and eat leftovers within 3-4 days. Label containers with dates and toss anything questionable. Proper storage is key to food safety. When in doubt, throw it out. Water is essential for life, but it can also carry hidden toxins like lead, chlorine byproducts, and pesticides. Boiling water can actually concentrate these contaminants in your food, making them even more dangerous. Even treated tap water isn't always perfect or completely safe. Invest in a certified water filter for both drinking and cooking to protect your health. Check for filters that remove the contaminants you're most concerned about in your area. Clean water means safer meals for your loved ones. Don't overlook what you cook with. Filtered water matters in every meal. Some toxins in our food aren't there by accident. They're added on purpose. Think about artificial colors, preservatives, and a whole range of flavor enhancers that are mixed into ultra-processed foods to make them look, taste, and last better. These additives are everywhere, from the snacks lining grocery store shelves to the ready-to-eat meals we grab on busy days. They're designed to make food more appealing and convenient, but there's a hidden cost. While many food additives are considered safe in small amounts, we still don't fully understand the long-term effects of consuming so many different chemicals together, day after day, year after year. Some additives, like certain food dyes and nitrites found in processed meats, have been linked to health risks such as hyperactivity in children or even increased cancer risk. That's why it's so important to read ingredient lists carefully. Look for foods with fewer, simpler ingredients you recognize and can pronounce. Try to build your meals around whole foods, like fresh fruits, colorful vegetables, lean proteins, and hearty whole grains, rather than relying on packaged or processed options. Cooking at home gives you total control over what goes into your food, letting you skip unnecessary additives and focus on real, nourishing ingredients. The less processed your food, the fewer additives you'll consume, and the better your health will be in the long run. Be a label detective and make choices that support your well-being. There you have it, 5 ways toxins sneak into your food and how to fight back. Wash produce, use safe containers, store food properly, filter your water, and read labels. Small changes add up to big health benefits. Share your own food safety tips in the comments. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more evidence-based health info. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time.